The day after John's murder, it felt like just another day in the Tenderloin. Sure, there's good people and there's bad people, but sometimes it's hard to tell them apart. There's a strong police presence in this hood, but it arrived too late last night. It was a multiple stabbing and a beating. For a guy who usually looked bad, he looked worse. Someone went to town on the poor son of a bitch, and death had hung on him like an ugly set of clothes. I don't believe in coincidence. It had to be Hayes, or an associate. I never pegged Hayes for a killer. Sure, a dirty cop and a deadbeat dad, but not a killer. I know people can change. Drugs, stress, loneliness, insecurity, rejection. There's a barrel full of trouble that can tip a man over the edge. Some say that everyone has a time and a place, that we all get our moment in the sun. I wondered if John had had his chance before time ran out. Yesterday's crime scene was today's shrine to a guy that'll obviously be missed. John had helped his own, and that's why this is more than just another Tenderloin statistic. I'm worried about my own culpability, that the day I put the word out I want to speak to Hayes' informant, he ends up beaten and stabbed. Seeing the balloons at the shrine sent me back to my childhood. I wondered what kind of childhood John had. Was he born into poverty, or had he fallen from wealth? Was he a happy kid? Had he had once lots of friends and a bright future? What was the tipping point? How had his life changed from carefree to carcass? There's hundreds of bodies on the streets of San Francisco, and most of us just walk on by, but these bodies have a heartbeat, and it's us that's dead to their suffering. It's hard to believe that some people think living on the streets is a lifestyle choice. I can't imagine anyone would choose to sleep hungry and cold on these sidewalks. I returned to the shrine, and a troubled passerby told me the guy in charge last night was a cop called Greaves. I didn't know him, and he wouldn't want to talk to me if I was going to point the finger for John's murder at one of his own. I decided I'd best go back to the client. I wonder how Jennifer Hayes would take it when I told her that maybe her husband had killed his own informant.